It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
The opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Looking downfield, it's Van Dyke. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Makes a quick catch. They stop it at 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. He's got it, and no for a 1st down. He can't stop him. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Penn State. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Yeah, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the 1st down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. Let's start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Throws it deep downfield to the left. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge game through the air.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Van Dyke. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny. I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Makes a quick route. The reception lets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And they will try out the field goal team here. He got it. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. to dart to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Direct snap. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to beat it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They've had to settle with field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On the move now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They try to run it with the option. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Van Dyke. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And it's a direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Sacked, dropped at the 3. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? It's an option look. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a designed run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Caught behind the line, it's Hicks. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Penn State. This air attack is still unstoppable.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Notre's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. And he steps out of bounds. That's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Runs through the defender. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on a touchdown. Nittany Lions. They are pouring it on now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Van Dyke. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Snags a quick throw. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
Caught quickly. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here we go, third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play